Good day to all science students. In this video lesson, we are going to discuss now the data of Science 10, Term 1, Week 8, Detecting Energy Changes Through Temperature and Evidence of Reaction. For objectives, explain how temperature changes can provide evidence of endothermic and exothermic energy changes. Analyze temperature observations and signs of chemical change using a structured worksheet. And value the use of safe and environment-friendly materials when studying chemical reactions. For motivational activity, temperature alert, rise, drop, or not enough evidence. So, interactive classroom prediction challenge. So, 3 response cards per learner or group. The blue card, the temperature decreases, possible endothermic change. Kapag red naman, temperature increases, possible exothermic change. Yellow, not enough evidence to claim a chemical reaction. Teacher prepared situation, strips, or presentation slides. Okay, the teacher presents each situation one at a time. Learners raise the response card that best matches the observation. After every situation, selected learners briefly justify their responses. Okay, situations. A pack is squeezed and immediately becomes cold when placed on an injured ankle. And number 2, steel wool soaked in vinegar is exposed to air, changes color and becomes slightly warm. Number 3, ice cubes melt in a glass of juice making the drink colder. A piece of paper burns and gives off heat and light. Water in a container feels cooler after a substance is dissolved in it. And food coloring is mixed with water but no temperature or substance change is observed. So, okay, the suggested answer for those situations. Okay, number 1, blue, the pack absorbs heat from the surroundings producing a cooling effect. And number 2, red, oxidation of iron releases heat and forms iron oxide. Number 2 is red, oxidation of iron releases heat and forms iron oxide. Yung number 3 po or pwede siyang blue, melting absorbs heat but it is physical change, not a chemical change. Pero ang pinakaano dyan, yellow, kasi wala talaga siyang evidence in terms of chemical reaction. And number 4, red, combustion releases heat and light. So that is exothermic. And number 5, blue, a decrease in temperature suggests an endothermic energy change. Okay, number 6, yellow, color spreading alone does not prove that a chemical reaction occurred. Okay, scenario, the first aid room and the rusty bicycle. Okay, after a basketball game, Carlo slightly injured his ankle. The school nurse placed an instant cold pack on the swollen area. Carlo noticed that the pack quickly became cold. On his way home, he saw his old bicycle chain with reddish-brown patches. Earlier that week, the chain had been wet from rain and exposed to air. Carlo remembered that both situations involved changes in energy and materials, but he was unsure whether they involved the same type of process. So, based on that situation, why does the cold pack feel cold when placed on Carlos' ankle? Okay, the cold pack feels cold because the process inside it absorbs heat from the Carlos ankle and the surroundings. So that is endothermic. Number 3, what evidence suggests that the bicycle chain has undergone a chemical reaction? The reddish brown substance on the chain is evidence that a new substance or the iron oxide has formed. If oxidation of the iron in the chain releases heat very slowly, what type of reaction is involved? Okay, that is oxidation of iron is an exothermic reaction because it releases energy even when the release happens slowly. So pag palabas yung release, that is exo. Pag papasok, absorb, that is endothermic. So why is temperature change alone not always enough to prove that a chemical reaction has taken place? Yung kagaya ng sa yellow, pag natunaw ang yellow, nagre-release siya ng parang lumalamig yung surrounding. So hindi yun katunayan na yun ay chemical reaction. So temperature may also change during physical processes, kagaya nga anong sa yellow. Evidence such as color change, gas formation, light, odor, or formation of a new substance should also be considered. Heat transfer during reaction. Heat moves between the system and its surroundings. Okay, type of reaction, we have the endothermic, the surrounding systems. Movement of heat is to the surrounding system. observation, mixture or nearby area becomes cooler. Yung exothermic naman, ganun din, system surroundings, mixture or nearby area becomes warmer. Yun ang kabaliktaran. So, endothermic example, a cooling solution, when certain substances dissolve in water, the process may absorb heat from the water and surrounding environment. In the classroom model, if dissolving Epsom salt in water results in a measurable decrease in temperature, the observed energy change is classified as endothermic. Energy representation, Epsom salt plus water plus heat resulting to the solution. A similar principle is used in instant cold packs, yung ginagamit nga doon sa kapag napilayan sa uncle, where the process inside the pack absorbs heat and produces a cooling effect. So exothermic example, the oxidation of steel wool. Steel wool is mainly iron. When iron reacts with oxygen, the iron oxide is formed. Vinegar can help expose the iron surface so that oxidation occurs more readily. Ito yung pinaka-chemical equation niya. The 3 molecules of iron reacts with 3 molecules of oxygen gas, resulting to 2 molecules of iron oxide and heat. So evidence may include increase in temperature, change in odor, in color, and formation of iron oxide. Temperature change and evidence of chemical reaction. Temperature change is an important clue, but it must be supported by other evidence whenever possible. Okay, ito yung mga evidence. Change in temperature, steel wool becomes warmer. Change in color, iron turns reddish brown as rust forms. Gas production, bubbles form during a reaction. Light production, burning wood produces a flame. New odor, a new smell appears after reaction. Formation of a new substance, ash forms after decombustion. So the green chemistry promotes chemical processes that are safer for people and the environment. In classroom investigations, the green chemistry can be practiced through number 1, using only small amount of substances, choosing safer materials, avoiding unnecessary waste, using reusable containers when appropriate, properly disposing of materials, avoiding direct skin contact with unknown chemicals, and following safety procedures at all times. Temperature change can help identify how energy moves during a process. A decrease in temperature may indicate that heat has been absorbed, while an increase may indicate that heat has been released. However, a careful science learner also consider other evidence of chemical change. Responsible investigations use safe materials, small quantities, and proper waste disposal in accordance with green chemistry principles. Reaction evidence investigator. Objective alignment. This worksheet allows learners to interpret observations, classify energy changes, identify evidence of chemical reactions, and recommend safer practices. Okay, directions. Read the observation recorded by 4 student investigator. Complete parts A to C individually. Analyze the observation. Investigation. First investigation, the cooling solution. Initial temperature is 28 degrees Celsius. Final temperature after mixing becomes 23 degrees Celsius. So the cup feels cooler. Yung sunod naman, the steel wool exposure. Yung initial temperature niya is 27 degrees Celsius. After the reaction, naging 32 degrees Celsius. And it develops darker brown patches. Okay, melting ice. Initial temperature of surroundings is 29 degrees Celsius. The ice melts and the nearby surface becomes cooler. Water remains water. Burning paper, heat, light, smoke, and ash are produced. Okay, complete this table. Yan. Ano yung chemical reaction? Sample natin. Chemical reaction or physical change. O ito naman ng temperature increase or decrease. Okay, nag-decrease yung number 1. That is endothermic. Okay, based on lesson model, energy change observed during dissolving. So the temperature decrease in cup became colder. Why does investigation A suggest an endothermic energy change? So yung number 2, why is investigation B classified as an exothermic chemical reaction? And number 3, why should investigation C not immediately be classified as a chemical reaction? Tingnan natin sa C. O yung sa C, melting ice, so that is because this is considered as kasi yung natunaw na yellow, tubig pa rin yun, walang na produce na bagong substance. Ayan, why should investigation C? Ayan, what evidence makes investigation D or a clear chemical reaction?